say something to your mic?
Hello.
Oh my god, look at that.
See how much better it is? I'm barely even speaking.
Oh my. I could have orgasms from how good that is.
Barely even speaking. I could speak from back here and it could pick me up.
I think I got you a great fucking mic. Look at mine. We'll just turn it down. And so you can hold it.
I'm screaming.
Yeah, so that way, see, like when I talk in mine, I'm not screaming.
Wait, if I turn it up, then I can talk from farther away. I don't have to hold it.
Yeah, but we're not doing that because it'll pick me up. No.
I just don't want to hold it.
No. Pick it up.
Hold on. Is it too loud now?
No, that's good.
Screaming.
No.
No, I turned it down a little bit.
Okay. Alright, well, welcome back to Let Me Be Perfectly Queer. Did you just say it smells weird?
Smell it.
It does.
No, it smells like a fresh, you get like new plastic.
It
just smells new.
smells like a dildo right out of the box.
Mm-hmm. It's like a new water bottle.
It does smell like a new water bottle.
It hasn't been washed out yet.
We got Mary Helen a new mic because I was fucking sick of changing their audio on this podcast and everyone messaging me and be like, I can't hear.
But we found out it's not my fault.
No. I just had to spend more money to get you a better mic that will pick up your tiny whispering.
But like, I can barely speak into this mic and it looks like I'm yelling on the audio.
It's taken us so long. So who won? You, because I spent the money and you got a better mic.
Because you got a bad mic to begin with. You wouldn't have had to spend this all extra money if we just started like this in the first place.
That's valid. And I also got us the little clip-on mics from when we start doing traveling videos. Anyways, welcome back. I don't know what week it is. We don't care. And this week we decided that we're going to talk about what sports are the gayest sports.
I think it's more like a discussion of why.
Yeah, it is confusing once you get more into it. Yeah, once we get more into it.
Because you can say, and you're like, okay, that makes sense, but then once you start thinking about it more, you're like, but why?
So if you're in one of these sports and you get offended because we say that 99% of you are gay, don't be upset. It's just the truth.
Okay, also, why would you be offended?
True.
Because if you're listening to this podcast...
99% is that you're queer. That's true. But we also have like an interesting take on the men's side of things.
Yeah.
I am interested to talk about that. Okay, so let's do our intro because it's already 3 minutes in. I'm Kel. I'm 29 years old. My pronouns are they, them. This week, I went to my top surgery consultation. My first one. It's pretty exciting. I'm gonna chop my tits off. Sick.
One of these days.
It's been fucking 10 years of waiting, kind of. So long. But yeah, like when I honestly talked to my parents about it the first time, they were like, yeah, you haven't wanted them for 15 years, so this checks out. I was like, yeah, well, the first time I tried to get rid of them.
Yeah, why didn't you just get the whole thing off?
The first time?
Yeah.
So when I first got a breast reduction, at the time I was married and we kind of agreed together. I think I was a little scared to change my entire body.
Yeah, it's a big decision.
Like
especially if you're not sure about it.
Well, also you have to remember that I was going in for a reduction because of how big my breasts were.
Yeah, it's not like you were just going in for fun.
Right, I wasn't like a B cup walking in there being like, I want to go down to an A. I was a quadruple D, which I think is an E.
I don't know how that works. I don't know what happens with the double starch.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I was on the triple to quadruple range of the D range, and I don't know, because I hadn't been wearing like regular bras.
Yeah.
And I just went in there and we did it by percentage. She was like, how much do you want off? And I said 75%. Or actually I said as low as you'll go.
Yeah.
And she said 75% was the safest way.
Yeah.
But basically this time I'm getting, my doctor's kind of explaining it as like a double mastectomy. Well, it's like a top surgery borderline double mastectomy because of my high risk of breast cancer. She's going to try to take out as many cells as
makes sense.
of my tissue.
While you're in there.
Yeah, of my breast tissue as possible without my chest like inverting.
Yeah, because I feel like sometimes when you like people who have gotten top surgery, it's like a...
Yeah, I told her, I said, listen, if I get breast cancer, that's going to happen. but I want to look the way I want to look. Like, I'll deal with the breast cancer when it comes, but give me at least 10 years of looking how I want to look. Well, my mom got breast cancer at 41, so I have like 10 years to like really start like being.
Yeah, until you start really needing to be careful.
Well, the problem is also, fun fact for this, for top surgery people, is that if you get top surgery, it's really hard to get a mammogram.
Well, yeah.
Well, no, I know, but that's just not something you like constantly think about.
Well, yeah.
My doctor when I was like 16 told me I had like an 82% chance of getting breast cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So like for me to consider top surgery, like I didn't even, that never like crossed my brain. I was like, fuck, how are they gonna look for that?
You would, I mean, there would just be a different way. You do ultrasound or...
I don't know, I guess I'll do ultrasound.
Which is honestly better than a mammogram.
Yeah, I'll just feel myself up every day.
Yeah.
Which I do now.
Which is easier to do when you have a smaller boob.
It is easier to do. Actually, it'll probably be noticeable.
Oh yeah,
I would,
it out.
I would presume, right?
Well, a lot of times...
Questions you don't know about top
A lot
surgery.
of times it comes in more closer to your armpits where people are finding their lumps.
Yeah. My mom's was on the side.
It's generally speaking like upper boob over here. Because when I had like mine, they're like the location is just so unlikely to be breast cancer.
Yeah. I've just had 6 people in the past 2 generations.
Yeah, I'm in a high risk too.
It's a few. Our boob issues have gone.
We're in the clear though.
We're in the clear. Okay, go ahead. This is your turn. Your intro. Now that we're 6 minutes in.
My name is Mary Holland. She, they. I'm 25.
They got a new mic.
Got a new mic. So you're welcome. You can hear my wonderful voice now. But this past week, here's my boob update though.
Oh,
If we're gonna go the boob route.
The weekly boob update.
Yeah, I mean it's been a while. It's been a rough month for my boob.
Yeah, it has.
Since mid-March.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to my last... I've had to go to the doctor every week to like a breast specialist and oncologist, like surgeon.
Yeah.
Every single week on Wednesday to get checked. And so this week is the first week. So like last week is when I talked about when I got like drained and had the incision and everything. And so this week has been the first week I've had no pain, but there's like still like a small bump there, which could be anything, they said. But I got my ultrasound, there's no more fluid in my breast, which is a huge step up from the entire boob being full of like, for lack of a better
abscess.
Term, of abscess, like staph, infection.
Yeah.
It was infected, the whole boob was infected, it was spreading. But I've been off of antibiotics for...
You sound like you're on recovery. I've been antibiotic free for 30 days. I just got my new coin.
For 3 days. It was just my test period to see if it gets better, or if it gets worse, then I have to go back on antibiotics. But after 21 days of antibiotics...
Now Mary Helen can get her titties sucked.
I can...
I just took you out. You just said...
Okay, you're gonna say now you can drink, but... I mean, it's still like in the recovery zone.
Does it hurt?
No.
So like during sex you're good?
Yeah, but I just like there's an incision there, like there's a fresh cut. And my skin is like very raw from all the adhesive. So there's just like a lot of... It's not cute.
It's not cute. We don't want a lot of friction there.
It hasn't regained its normal shape.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
Still have, like,
Mary Helen's convinced that her boob is a square now.
It is. I would literally pull my shit up to show everyone right now, but I can't. But because where the mass is, there's like still like it's hard on the bottom. Essentially,
it's not a square.
It's not. Doesn't look like the other. You said it does not look like the other.
Yeah, I agree.
It is a hard angle at the bottom.
It is. It's just a cute little angle.
It just hasn't made its way back. But there's no pain, so like I really don't care. But I would go in 3 months just to make sure there weren't any of those little benign tumors underneath. But
boob's still there.
Boob is still there, regained to its normal size. It's like normal size.
Life is back to normal for Mary Helen.
Yeah, almost. The car is the next step.
Yeah, Mary Helen has had just shit luck.
Yeah, my car got hit and run.
Yeah.
It is finally getting fixed next Monday.
And then you got a flat tire.
Then I got a flat tire. But like, we are on a path upwards.
We're on an upward.
It was just
ascent.
blow after blow after blow after blow. Weekly.
Yes.
And like we hadn't recovered from the first week, so we were just piling. But
we made it. Alright. Well,
yeah, I'm excited for May. I think May is going to be my month.
It's gonna be May.
June is also my month because
It's your birthday.
that's my birth month in Pride.
Why is May gonna be your month? What's gonna happen in
Just a
May?
new month. I just need a new month.
You just need a new month. I get it. I get
April's tainted.
April is tainted.
March was too. I thought this all happened at the very end of March, very beginning of April.
Yeah. Yeah, I have high hopes for May.
I'm scared for, you know what I'm scared for?
What?
All these bills to come in.
What bills?
All these medical bills.
Oh.
I haven't gotten one yet.
You know what I like to do? Are they gonna come in the mail or are they gonna come in an email?
They're gonna come in the mail.
So I have a fear of the mail for no reason. That's not true, not for no reason at all. But my divorce came in the mail, so like I have this mail trauma, right? Like I have this mail trauma that when I go to the mail, I kind of give it like a little peek-sees, and I'm like, oh, it looks stressful. And leave it.
I stick my hand in mine because I'm like lower than it, and I look feel
Do you
around.
feel the male energy?
And I go tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And I walk away without even looking what it is, because generally speaking, the only thing that comes in my mail are bills.
Right.
It's like my Duke bill. And I'm like,
I love to just tell everyone that's a tomorrow problem.
it's not today.
No. Maybe that's a May problem.
Maybe that's a May problem. And so I'm a bit worried.
No, it's gonna be fine.
I haven't got my hospital bill yet.
We're gonna. All right. Well, let's talk about sports. Okay, so this week we're gonna talk about sports. We're gonna talk about what we think. All right, this is strictly our opinion.
Yeah, this is not
factual because I do work in the sports world, so I want this to be known that this is 0% factual.
Most
0%.
of what we say on here is not factual.
Yeah, like 98%. We're fucking around.
We're shooting the shit.
We're shooting shit. We're shit shooting. All right, so we're gonna talk about which sports we think are the gayest, the straightest,
And which do you think should be the gayest?
I have high, yeah.
Like, why are the ones that are, yeah, we'll get into it.
Also, at the end of this, or next episode, if we have time, I also would like to talk about which states are the gayest. Simply by just thought and look, but like really nothing about the state, but only your perception of that state.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that, and I was like, Wyoming is gay as fuck. And I don't know why. See, like, I know, you think Wyoming would not be gay.
It's not.
But I think it, because it's not, that you said it as a fact. But no, because like, it's
First
just.
of all, 10 people live there.
Exactly.
And I don't think any of them are
Exactly,
gay.
there's no option, so you all are gay. They're all bisexuals.
I don't think, I think you move out.
Yeah, I think you
There's
just
some
move
states
out.
where when you realize
You're like, this is
you
where
get
we
out,
don't belong.
like Oklahoma, get out of there.
I don't know, I think it's a lot of gay boys hidden underneath their belt buckles.
Okay, but yeah, when I think about gay, I don't know why, I just think about females or non-men.
Just really, you're in that stage. Remember the era that I had?
No, it's because gay men exist literally everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why, but they exist everywhere. I mean, they definitely congregate in certain areas, but there is a group of gay men wherever you go.
Is gay TikTok like lesbian TikTok?
I don't know, I've never been on it.
I know.
You know what? I didn't even think of its existence until you just said it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know that lesbian TikTok is so, like,
So big.
saturated.
But you know why? It's because we need spaces to talk with each other.
I know, so
Because gay men, they're everywhere. They don't need TikTok for that.
Yeah, I wonder if it is. Someone write in. I need to know. Is gay?
Yeah, is gay TikTok?
Is it like saturated the way lesbian TikTok is?
Like, do you have drama like we do?
Yeah. Do the men talk about things? Do they talk about drama?
I literally didn't even expect there to be a gay male TikTok.
But there for sure
Like there is a lesbian TikTok. But is there?
Well, now that both of our phones are sitting in this room, we just talked about gay TikTok so much.
I don't want it.
I'll watch it. We'll see it. I want to know. I want to know what they're doing over there. I want to know if they've got it better.
They're men.
I know, but I want to know if they have a better
better.
TikTok. Like, we're a bunch of drama.
There's-
But so many women love tea. You
You
love
don't
tea.
think gay men love tea?
I don't know. Anyways, this is what we're talking about. I purposely not take my Adderall before this.
No, I don't take it on weekends. On Sundays, I take it on Saturday. I want to work out.
I took it this morning at 5 a.m. to study, but that was it. Yeah. Okay.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me. Anyways, let's talk about it. Can I go with my gayest sport first? And then you do yours, and we'll just like agree or disagree?
Yeah.
Okay. Gayest sport.
Yeah.
In my brain, with no research, is field hockey. Hear me out. I don't know one rule of field hockey. I know some rules of field hockey. I don't know why I feel like field hockey is a gay sport, because it's like we took hockey and we put it on grass where you don't have to fist fight. And now this is where we can go and be aggressive and like, but not beat your teeth in aggressive.
You can't be aggressive in women field hockey.
No, I know, but I'm saying, first of all, it's like saying you can't be aggressive in soccer.
No, like you quite literally cannot.
What do you mean?
You get like penalized immediately.
Yeah, I mean, so do you in soccer.
No, you don't. There are safe ways to tackle. You cannot.
That's true. There are safe ways to tackle.
You get around that in soccer.
Okay, that's true. But I don't know why, but I feel like it's such an exclusive sport that they're hiding something.
I completely disagree.
Really?
Completely.
I don't know. I only know like two people that play
purely
field
basing
hockey.
this off of my college experience with field hockey.
I'm basing this off nothing.
You know, so I like my field hockey is kind of large at my school, and I would like to say, and I'm sorry, I doubt anyone's listening to this who played field hockey at DePaul.
Well, you just told the school.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I want to go ahead and say 0% of them are gay. Those people
from the years of 2000
fucking preppiest, and I'm gonna go ahead and say like elitist people of my school. It is an elitist sport.
It is an elitist sport, but not like rowing elitist.
No, but it is like strictly primarily it's a white sport in a suburban area. You don't see an inner city field hockey club.
It's a money sport, baby.
And I honestly didn't even know its existence as a child.
No, I did not. Maybe that's why I feel it is gay, because I didn't know lacrosse or field hockey was a thing.
Because those are rich people sports.
And I only went to public school.
It's a country club sport.
It's a country club.
I went to public school too, but
we
didn't have it. But other public schools that I know, like,
yeah, but you're in a big city.
like Indian Hill had it.
Yeah. But like, they wear masks?
Little face mask, not a full mask, just
right,
little
yeah,
eyes.
the little, that's
for the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. I know, but it's just mind blowing to me that they wear those little fucking masks.
Kyle, first of all, I just don't understand the sport.
I don't understand
primarily
the sport
because
either. Have you seen the
why
stick?
is your stick?
Why is your stick so small?
And why are you hunched over?
So now you see why I think it's gay. It's
wearing a skirt.
It's a
wearing a skirt. Why a skirt?
Listen, it's a small stick. You're hunched over. You're wearing a mask. It just feels like there's a lot of
any sport where you get to do your hair in the funnest little ways that you possibly can.
It's a kinky sport.
It's weird.
Why are you gonna squirt with a small stick and a mask on?
Baby mask.
A baby mask. Tell me it's not gay.
It's one of the straightest sports.
Alright, fine. Go with yours. I don't think so.
One of the gayest sports? We're not doing stereotypical ones. You started with field hockey.
I want to start with field hockey. I wanted to get really into it. Well, okay, let's go. We'll do stereotypical after we think of our non-stereotypical.
Non-stereotypical? Well, you can tell me that's where we were going.
Yeah, but you said yours already, and I know, and I agree.
So non-stereotypical. You know what?
Yeah.
Cross country.
Oh, what a plot twist! Cross country.
Think about the girls you knew that did cross country.
I dated a college cross country runner. She's gonna listen to this and gloat.
They're an odd group of individuals.
They are.
And I'm not talking about high school kids, because anyone can do
They're bizarre birds.
I'm talking about college cross country or professional, like once you get like professional long distance runners.
You want to know what terrifies me most about cross country people, like that are gays, is that they spend all their time in their brains.
Oh yeah.
Silent.
You can talk when you run.
But they're not. They're running as hard as they fucking can.
I know, but it just, and I'm thinking about these people not during their sport, but like people who did the sport like in their off time. They were all girls who I see now on social media that I went to college with who are not gay or openly gay, but you're like,
I think I agree.
You're gay.
I think, you want to know what? I think this is a big one for boys.
Yeah.
I think this is a big gay boy sport.
But like, not professionally, just in college.
I don't know. The
little
short, skimpy shorts that are shorter than mine.
But also some of those people end up being the most like hyper masculine people. Those men.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it's one or the other.
Why do they always have the most aerodynamic fucking sunglasses?
You just heard it. You just said it. Aerodynamic.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just like, why are they the most hideous, praying mantis looking fucking things I've ever seen.
Cross-country men are not the most attractive people. I'm sorry if you were one of those, but it is just not the sport where
if you got a foot fetish, that is not the place to go.
I'm not going to say it.
What?
I'm just going to say stereotypically just not an attractive sport.
Okay.
All around.
No, I agree. Okay,
it's not where your prettiest people are.
The girl I dated is probably one of the prettiest people I know, but she must be an exception. Maybe lesbians are an exception.
Maybe,
because they got some defined legs.
I think it's because the sport in itself is just like, I mean, you have to be really into running.
Yeah. Their body fat percentage is -3.
And when you're really into running, your whole lifestyle revolves around how you can be better at running very long and very fast.
But the problem with that sport is it just takes so fucking long.
It's so long. I mean, it takes so much of your time outside. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Their training is so fucking long.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm going for a run. You're like sick. They're like, I'll be back in 4 hours. You're like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah, I mean, that's your whole weekend.
Ah, Jesus. They're drama queens, all of them. I agree. Gay sport.
Gay sport.
Gay sport. Gay sport. Okay. Stereotypical.
And I think when we get into the stereotypical ones, we should get into, like, maybe, why do we think that these are gay sports? Really, really dive into why.
Of the, like...
Of, like, the stereotypical, like, the ones, like, if you asked anyone on the street and you said, what's a lesbian sport? One of those.
Softball.
Softball. And basketball.
And soccer.
And soccer. But I think...
And rugby.
Primarily speaking... Well, I mean, just because our U.S. women's national soccer team is, like, basically all guy.
But that's, like, so recent. Like, publicly, like, I mean, like, televised like that.
That's true, but, like, I would say...
Like, when
women's basketball...
That has always been that way.
That has always been that way, and I think one of the reasons I think why this is one of the gayest sports...
Which one?
Basketball.
Yeah.
Because... For women, I want to go ahead and say it is one of the most diverse sports. And one of the most, we're most openly diverse. Like, openly, like, a diverse sport in general. But that has a higher percentage of diversity in who is out.
Yeah.
Like, soccer is at least for the, like, U.S. women's national team, is a primarily white team.
Yeah, but soccer is not.
But soccer's not. I'm just saying for, like, our, like, WNBA.
Yeah.
A lot more diverse.
Yeah. I think African-American wise, definitely.
Yeah.
And then soccer, Hispanic, definitely.
Yeah.
And then with softball.
That's just
it's kind of well, a little of the Hispanic because baseball started, you know.
Yeah.
But
like softball.
But softball is, like, probably the least of the two. Yeah. Of the three.
Mm-hmm.
And rugby has diversity.
It has diversity, but
it's not
as popular as sport.
No, I agree. I think yeah, rugby's just not as popular.
No.
I would have played rugby.
I would have if I knew it existed for women.
Yeah.
I'd be demolished. But you know what? I have the competitive nature. I think I'd be okay.
Yeah, I think you'd be you're fast.
Yeah.
You're fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we can push you out of the way before you get hurt.
I honestly have more power than people think I do.
You do. You could hold your own.
Yeah.
Against some of these girls. I dated 3 rugby players. Which is kind of mind-blowing to me because we're all the same age. How'd they fucking know about it and I did it?
I don't know. I don't think I knew about the ability. I mean, obviously, well, I think as growing up,
yeah.
There were not, like, little kid leagues for rugby.
No.
As there should not be. There shouldn't be.
As per concussion,
it's
there should not be.
The more dangerous form of football. There's no padding.
It's the dumbest form of football.
Yeah.
No offense, rugby players. It's true.
No, but, like...
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, there's no padding.
Mm-hmm.
You're just... And it's because it's not a very American sport. Like, it's just not as popular in America as it is in a lot of other countries.
That's true.
It didn't start here.
Yeah, but I feel like I would have known so many gay women.
Is it Malaysians? No, the Samoans.
Samoans are amazing.
Oh, I mean...
Australia.
Yeah, because...
New Zealand.
Yeah.
Those are the rugby.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'd be a fucking bomb-ass rugby player. That would be fun.
It'd be fun. We should start a league.
There is a Cincinnati team.
Well, no one told me.
Yeah, there's a Cincinnati team.
Well, we should.
Yeah, we can get in touch. I know of them.
We don't even have to start our own gay league of something because that is the gay league.
That's the gay committee.
That's where they already are.
And I'm not kidding.
No, they're
out of all the rugby teams I've met from like
that's
going to
gonna be.
rugby
I
games,
think rugby is probably the highest concentration of gay.
I think so too. Also because maybe it's not regulated the way.
And I think that has to be more so because most people are joining rugby at an older age because there is no little. So this is my question. I think with the gay sports. So like your softballs, your soccer, and like your basketball, like the three.
Yeah.
So I played all three of those sports like as a child, like young kid. Like I was like like I started soccer I think at like 5.
Yeah.
In elementary school. Played softball and basketball, and it's not like you were signing up for those sports because you thought you were gay. Like you were signing up for those because that's just what little kids did. But you start those sports at a young age, and then in high school. And I don't think this really counts in high school. Those are like the gay sports. I think it really starts in college. In professional, like I don't think I saw the kids at my high school who played basketball as gay or like who played soccer as gay, or.
Like you're curious as to why we gravitate towards those sports without knowing that we're gay in the first place.
Because it's like you have to. It's not like you can continue into college playing these sports if you're not good. Like you can't just be like, well, I'm gay, so like this is the sport I'm supposed to play. Like you have to have some skill level in those sports. But like, why are? And I'm not saying that all lesbians are playing those sports. And like I didn't like growing. Like I stopped after I was young.
Right.
And went to a different sport that doesn't have like a super high concentration
of queer people.
That I know of. I mean, it doesn't, but like, why are those 3 sports? Because it's not like every queer non-man. Like we think of those sports as being the more masculine sports. I think because they're contact sports. Yeah. But it's not like every gay aggression. Person that's not a man. Like, and every non-man that's a gay person is not a masculine presenting person. So like, why are they the most concentrated gay sport? Yeah. And the more you think about it, the more you just go into your mind and you're like,
how did you get placed here?
How did this happen?
That is actually a really good question because I think that, and like down to the point where even softball players, do you remember the ribbon thing?
No bow, lesbo.
Yeah. Where they would wear a bow.
So they didn't.
So they knew that they weren't lesbian.
Yeah, because they didn't want people to think they were lesbian.
Right.
So they wore the bow.
Like that's how many lesbians were on that team. And it's so interesting to know.
But that's when they were young.
I know. And I like, when I was in high school, like you were saying, like I had no idea. I mean, like I guess I knew. The only thing I probably knew about like gay sport was probably basketball. Like it didn't occur to me that playing soccer from the age of fucking 3.
I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think with basketball. Like even watching the WNBA is because you just weren't. That wasn't a discussion that people were having.
No, the only thing I remember thinking to myself about like what was gay is that they wore long boy basketball shorts.
But they don't anymore.
I know, but that's like evolved now. But they did when I was in high school. Like they wore boy shorts.
Well, those are the sports that you could wear a more masculine presenting like uniform.
Right.
Basketball, even soccer. I mean, it was shorts and a t-shirt.
Like, do you think inherently there's something that like helps us gravitate towards these things? Yeah, or these things that are like masculine or whatever. They are technically masculine sports. Because but like, in terms of aggression.
But like that only is like
from like middle school up
for a small percentage of the gay population.
Yeah, because like there's tons of women who aren't masculine. Go ahead.
I would say I was a decently girly kid, and I don't even know if I was comfortable that way or that's just how things were because society and everything. I mean, I was a tomboy in the sense that like I liked sports, I liked competition. Right. But I think I was girly in the way I presented and almost the way I acted, if you want to say that there's a way to act girly. Yeah. But I played all those sports. Mm-hmm. But I don't think I didn't like them because I could be like a tomboy. I think I just. Right. I mean, I can't even think. I don't know what was going through my mind at 5 years old.
No, I know. And that is an interesting fact on how we actually, or like accidentally, a lot of us ended up, or did we end up queer because of the sport we were in? Like, rather than vice versa, did you end up in that sport because you were queer, or did that sport help you realize you were queer? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, because there are, like, volleyball players who are queer, and there are, like, you were a swimmer, you know what I mean, that are queer, but, like, maybe because I was in soccer, I realized earlier that I was queer than you did, or I felt more comfortable to come out because I was in a more queer space.
Yeah, but were there a lot of queer people on your soccer team?
No, just me.
So you weren't in a queer space?
No, that's a lie. There was one girl before me 2 years before that.
But like, it's crazy because softball is such a stereotypical lesbian sport. But like in my college,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
It's an anomaly. That's not real.
It's an anomaly. I mean, there were queer people on that team, but I want to go ahead and say like a majority of those people were straight.
Not in their bedroom, not back in their dorm rooms when you weren't there. No way.
Like,
no fucking way.
So my sorority was mainly comprised of softball players. I mean, it was just like that was.
Yeah, and you guys all kissed each other goodnight. Don't fucking.
They didn't.
Listen, don't come in here trying to tell me that they were straight when you guys all fucking kissed each other goodnight. That shit is weird.
You're all still straight. All the girls who did that except me.
They are hiding. They're hiding it.
But
yeah, because you couldn't do it because you were gay.
But then if you think about the sports that you would think that most gay people would be like to be a part of, inherently because of the way they're dressed. Like if you want to be weird about it, like.
What do you mean?
Like swimming. You're basically naked.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, like why would I not want to run track?
But it's because I remember, this is why I waited to come out. It's because I was surrounded mainly by half naked women for the majority of my life. Yeah. And I didn't want to make people feel uncomfortable like I was looking at them. Because everything was on display. We were naked in the locker room together all the time. I mean, we were constantly like, help me, like, pull my sports bra down. Or like...
But you got naked. I mean, I think every locker room got naked, but you guys were exceptionally naked.
And we were
You had to help each other put your uniform on.
We were very comfortable with each other naked. Like, if you were a swimmer, and you had ever been in a locker room while you were trying to put on your knee skin, like your technical
I'm sorry,
suit.
knee skin?
That's what it's called.
Oh,
knee skin.
okay.
It's the suit, the one you helped me put on.
Oh, that thing was fucking tight.
It's a second skin.
Yeah,
Your knees.
Yeah.
You are hands
on
deep in each other's assholes.
I mean,
and I know
could
that
have
like there were people on my team if I was out that would have been like, okay, like still help me please.
Yeah.
But I know there would have been people growing up or at some point who were like, do not touch me.
It's a lot of titties.
It's a lot of my hands on your body. And it's not even in a sexual sense. Like, it is the least sexual thing you could ever do is shove someone's sweaty butt into a suit. But when you are not gay and you have someone gay helping you and you already have that little like thing in your mind that's like, I don't want a gay person touching me because they're gonna turn everything into sexual.
Yeah.
Like, that's what goes through your mind. So, like, when you don't come out, and I really hope that no one thinks back and is like, Mariel was a little too eager to help. Because it wasn't. But I just don't want you to think that. And
listen,
that's why people...
Listen, sports, Amy, I didn't want to help you in the first place.
Like, gymnasts, it's just not a very gay sport.
It's for girls.
For girls.
For boys, though.
Yeah, but, like, for girls, or, like, dancing, like, you just don't see a lot of gay girls gravitating, or not men, gravitating. But, like, what about your anomaly sports? Like, your sports that are, like...
But wait, if you snag a gymnast, you've got jackpot, bro.
Yeah, that scared me a little bit. Those are some mentally...
The mobility, the discipline, the body awareness of those athletes, you snagged lottery with a gymnast. Plus the bodies are just fucking out of this
that's
world.
funny. I was growing up, like, I did gymnastics for a little bit. I was not great.
I can only imagine.
My mom was a state gymnast. You would think I got something from that. Nothing.
I love her.
Not a one.
No.
But why, like, when Summer Olympics comes on, am I enamored with the gymnast? You watch and you're like...
More so, why do I think I could do half of it? Why do I
get the urge to join an adult gymnastics class, which I still want to do, by the way?
I do think I could do 3 backflips in a row.
And I'm like, yeah, put me on those bars, I could do that.
I could do that.
And I just want to be really good at bars for no reason at all. Like, do I want to just be so good at them?
It's because they are so fast. I want to know the risk of letting go of one bar and attaching to another and just having no idea if I'm going to snap my neck.
Well, I, for one, you are too. We are too tall for that. Our feet would touch and hands, like, we would smack.
Oh.
You couldn't swing on the tall one and not hit the front one.
Really?
I think we're too tall.
Oh, that is a real bummer.
But, I think we should do it like an adult gymnastics class. Because
if we do that, we'll take our clip-on mics and go.
We fully need to be humbled. We need to be mic'd up.
We will do it.
Hold on. Should we...
Do you just have an idea?
I just had an idea.
Okay.
Should we go around and just try different sports?
Like what?
And interview different people on teams.
About
queer presence in the sport.
This would be so fun.
I
would love to. If you are in a local sport here in Cincinnati,
we can go anywhere.
Please invite us on, and please invite us to come to our practice because we would love to come and talk and try.
And we will try. We will fully participate.
Yes.
We'll make one of us
rugby specifically.
One of you.
I need to see Mary Helen get just clobbered.
Okay.
For all the times that you've been arguing with me. I won't do it to you. But I will let someone do it to you.
But like, I want to play all the sports.
Listen.
All of them.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Like, let us come to, like, I don't even care what the age group is. If you are like a high school gymnastics coach, let me come and practice. Like,
let me do it.
Let me do it. Let your girls humble the fuck out of us.
The problem is I think I'm going to be good at these sports.
And I know, we need to be humble because I really think I could do anything.
I really think I could do it.
And particularly gymnastics, dance, diving.
I know, I want to go up against a middle school team.
In what?
Anything. I don't think I could go up against a high school team.
No, those are scary. No, middle school. Elementary.
Like, I need, like, 6th grade, like, barely made it to middle school.
I need your beginners to teach me stuff.
Right. I need that.
So, like, but I've always wanted to do... Like,
I also want to analyze what little ones are gay. And if I was one of those. Like, no, but I'm saying, like, I want to see if they know. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because they're coming out early.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you said you knew. Like, or, like, we didn't know, and we just got placed.
No,
but, like,
I want to know, honestly, if we could interview high school teams, like, maybe we go to, like, not the suburbs, but, like, we go to somewhere in the city, and those kids are out. And I want to know if they're out.
Crazy.
And I want to talk about queer presence on those teams. Maybe college. We
gotta do it.
We gotta do it. So
we can't do it. Yeah, we gotta do it.
So, for all of our vast number of followers, if you have some connection...
Listen, I have so many connections. We just can't do it within my realm. We have to stay in, like, middle school, high school level. We can do this.
We can do college?
I work for colleges.
Okay, can we do, like... We can do rec.
We can do, like, Thomas
a rec adult leads.
Oh my god, it's so fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we should, yes. I can't commit to, like, 8 weeks, though. Could you imagine the embarrassment of 8 weeks of having to show up every day?
Very, like...
Like a beer league.
No, we're gonna do things that are like... No. Like, bring me to a practice.
Okay.
No, we're not throwing me in a game. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna get killed in rugby. If that's
oh my god, I want to so bad. Anyways, okay, so...
New series idea.
Invite
us to play sports with you.
Invite us to play sports with you, and we will come and play sports.
Yeah.
I think we should do... You know what else I think we should do?
Someone come and film it.
Yeah. You know what else I think we should do? I think we should go around and take various dance classes. Do you know what?
That would be so much fun.
I know, but do you know what people would probably pay to embarrass ourselves in dance classes? Not like ones we could be good at. Like, I think I could be okay at a hip-hop class, but, like, I'm talking, like...
Have you ever been in a hip-hop class?
Yeah, I think I could do it.
Because, let me tell you, I'd like to think I could, too.
Yeah. I just can't twerk.
Being an ADHD person and learning steps of dance... in my sorority, we had to do choreographed dances quite often.
No, but hear me out.
And let me tell you, it doesn't even matter if you have rhythm or not. When they explain all these things and they're like, "Now you do it," and eventually I became okay at them.
Yeah.
To the point of performance level.
Yeah.
But learning them.
No, hear me out. Choreograph works for us. They don't even get to the count of 10. They start over at 1 again.
Yeah,
they never make it past 10.
Coordinate multiple parts of your body at one time to do something in one movement. You got your legs, your hips, your back. They all have to do something different.
Yeah.
Just like me and the piano. My left arm and the right arm. I have to poop so bad.
Okay, see ya. Okay, it just happened right now.
No, it was creeping up.
Okay.
You started?
She started.
Okay, welcome back.
Wait, take a quick break.
Quick potty break. But yeah, no. So I was saying, like, parts of my body don't coordinate well together, like doing different things.
No, I mean I get that, but like that's not true because you were a D1. Wait,
D3.
You were a glorified high school swimmer. But you know what I'm saying? Like you can do that because you swam. Like you can move different parts of your body doing different things.
I know, but like,
why do you think you have no rhythm?
Have you seen me out there? It's just dancing is very hard for me, like learning movements.
Okay, fair. Okay, I think I could be okay in hip hop. I don't think I could twerk.
No,
this is not. I have a lot of meat to shake, but like it ain't shaking.
It does not shake.
It does not. The only thing that can shake on me is my quad. Like I can get a good soccer shake.
I can get a good wiggler.
I can get a good soccer shake.
I can wiggle all parts of my body because like swimming, you wiggle everything.
See, so you should be so good at this.
You would think. My body is not, look at me. It's not made for dancing.
Listen, I have like, there's 2 kinks I have that are really prevalent in me. 1, singers. 2, dancers. I don't know why, but the amount of coordination, athleticism, and like art that there is in dance,
yeah, maybe we should just take a class.
Let's go take a class.
Okay, we need to learn.
Okay. All right, Mary Helen and I are gonna go take a hip hop class. We will also record that.
Yeah.
Mic'd up.
Yeah, mic'd up.
Mic'd up. I actually,
It's gonna be a whole lot of. Do you know what's going on? Where are we?
The problem is I'm gonna be competitive as fuck in that class.
For sure, it's me, but like we're just gonna be competitive with each other.
I'm gonna go up to the person after who's the instructor and be like, but did I do better than Mary Helen? Because that's what I need to know.
We're gonna have to be like, tell who did better.
Yeah. Okay, next, sports. Listen, what we were concerned about, what we were most concerned, what we were most interested in is that, like, okay, like we were talking about, like, did your sport make you gay, or did you go into a gay sport because you were gay? And, like, how did we end up there? But also, we were talking about, like, the masculine part of it. But what makes it so interesting to me is, like, really, softball's really not a masculine sport. If there's no contact.
No.
The only thing about, I'm going to tell you what it is. The only thing that you think about of softball is that baseball is a disgusting sport. They spit, they fucking fix their junk 24/7. It's meant to be a dirty sport. It, like, is meant to be, so that it has that, like, masculine presence. So I think it carries over in softball, but really, like, softball players are, like, pristine.
Well, softball players are also, like, inherently decently feminine.
I know. That's why I'm so, like... I only dated one softball player.
I'm just thinking about the softball players that I know that are all pretty feminine people.
They are pretty feminine people. I also think...
But that does not... I mean, we shouldn't be, like, judging what a gay sport is based on just the presence of masculine lesbians.
No, and I agree. But, like, in terms of, like, the things that are gay with the sports, like, there's nothing about volleyball that screams gay to me.
Yeah, but there shouldn't be anything about soccer or basketball or softball that scream gay. What is screaming gay about the sports?
Just my own thought. Like, nothing that screams...
I know, but, like, I know, that's what I want to know, though. Like, we're like, oh, no, like, swimming can't be a gay sport, but, like we attach a social norm to it. Why are these sports screaming gay?
Yeah.
It's only because we know that there are gay people on them. There's nothing about the sport.
I guess the vulgarness, maybe. Like, the aggression, the vulgarness, like, right, the masculine, the points to it. But I think that, like, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I think softball's an anomaly.
Like, the sport are all decently anomaly. Soccer players aren't inherently super masculine.
But they're aggressive.
But they're not inherently masculine. Like, if anything, they're decently feminine. The hair is done. Makeup is on. For that sport.
I, like, almost fully disagree. Soccer girls are... I'm willing... this could be non-factual, but I'm willing to bet more than 50%... I'm willing to bet more than 70% are pretty tomboy androgynous. Or masculine, whatever.
I think what level we're talking?
The level all the levels... Yeah. College, high school...
I don't think so. I would say, if anything, they're not... I wouldn't say they're inherently super masculine and super feminine.
They're the mix.
I think they're a pretty athletic bunch, and they dress decently athletic.
Yeah.
Like, when I was in, like, high school, I didn't dress super feminine or masculine. I dressed comfy. Like, I dressed, like, in leggings or, like, jogger. Like, just, like, a sweatshirt and leggings. Like, it wasn't either or.
They all have a walk, too.
They were athletic.
Do they not all have a walk? Like, basketball players have a walk. They have a lazy, drag their feet walk. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, lesbian basketball players drag their feet, for sure. They're slow walkers.
Look, probably because they're 700 feet tall, and it takes a while to get that stride going.
Listen, they're slow walkers. They drag their feet.
Soccer players.
No, but yes.
Soccer players waddle.
I would say they waddle. If you want to know why? Because their thighs are thick as fuck.
Yeah, but, like, or they have that weird turned in toe.
You think they're pigeon-toed?
Soccer players sometimes.
No. Why would they be pigeon?
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
But they are.
I'm going to defend everything with soccer, so it doesn't matter. But I think that they're like they're like, well, like, you have the basketball who, like, drags their feet. Soccer is more like, I think, like, I don't know, swagger to them, but not like, but they're faster walkers because like they run all day.
Some of them.
And where softball is like, I feel like they just walk upright and like run into walls and run over mailboxes when they walk.
They're like they bounce.
They like have that like, I will hit your mailbox with my shoulder and I'm not picking that shit up.
Probably because the majority of the sport they're staying in, they have so much fucking energy the rest of
Oh
the
my,
day.
I don't get it.
That's why I think soccer players walk slow, they're tired. They've
They're
been running
fucking,
all day.
they're tired.
So they're walking slow. Softball players, you were standing. Or sitting in the dugout. I'm gonna shit on softball players for a little bit.
You were sitting
in the dugout for half your game.
And sitting in the outfield. No one's even hit.
Sunflower seeds.
No one's even hit it out there.
Your sport, I don't want to hear about it.
If you can eat during
the performance of your sport.
He said, I fucking can't.
If you are more concerned with how you are going to do your hair for the event of your sport,
I understand.
than any other preparation going into it, let's reconsider.
See, that's because you wore a swim cap, which is a lovely look, by the way.
Because
we
I was
put up some
to
pictures
prepare
of
for
you.
swimming. I mean, you get into like the mindset of. But I remember watching these girls in my sorority. They're like, "Well, what are you gonna do with your hair?" And I'm like, "What do with your hair?"
You mean my hair and my swim cap?
No, but like when they were asking each other, they're like, "Are you gonna do bubble braids or are you just gonna?"
Oh yeah, I mean soccer is like braided up.
Production for the softball players to do their hair for each event.
Is lacrosse a gay sport?
No, just it's right along there with field hockey. You would think it could be because
You know what sucks about women's lacrosse?
Counterpart is so they can tackle.
That's what I'm saying. Why can women's sports?
None of them can.
Oh, it's so fucking
They
frustrating.
would fucking destroy each other.
Oh my god.
They'd be like, you know what? I saw you talking smack. Here I come.
If they changed women's lacrosse to basically rugby with a stick, I would play that shit in a second.
It would be too dangerous. That would be the highest concussion. Like that would be.
I think
that would come up. It's because they know that women would be too powerful in the sport to tackle
I think
each
that they
other.
don't let women
Because they're like,
because they will fucking kill
first of all,
each
women
other.
are fucking petty.
Yeah.
They are so petty.
The amount of sticks they would break over each other's
like-
fucking heads.
Like men can play like that talk, but they're not petty like women are. Like,
No.
and the tackling wouldn't even come from the sport itself. It'd be like
No, yeah.
they turn on each other on their own team.
It would just be on their own team. It's just one bad look and it's fucking hair ripped.
Yeah, no, I think that like they made these sports and realizing that
They should let them.
one game.
We should start a petition.
free-for-all.
Yeah, we should
Pad them up, man.
No, fuck it. Let them
No,
go.
like, just the men have pads.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like let them go with what the men have.
Yeah, no, I don't mean like bubble wrap them. I mean like give them a little bit. Give them a
God,
helmet.
I wish there was women's football so badly. Could you imagine?
There is women's football.
No, but I'm saying like high school teams of women.
Oh, I was like, there are professional leagues for women's.
No, yeah. I meant like in high school, in college.
Yeah,
Fuck.
why isn't there?
Do you know what would happen?
I don't even want to know.
Oh.
That would become the gayest sport.
Hands down the gayest sport.
You get to tackle each other. And it's funny.
Could you imagine the amount of exes on different teams just tackling each other? There'd be so many
rugby.
fights. Yeah, but rugby's not as like idolized as football in America.
That's true.
But so like, can you imagine the amount of people who have dated each other on that team?
But I want to know, like, how much would what sports would that be taking it away from? Like, who would be joining football? Like, what person would quit their sport to join football? I think it would
Soccer,
I think it would
lacrosse.
pull.
I bet it'd be like soccer, lacrosse, field hockey.
I think it would pull from a lot of different sports.
You think so? Well, it's a fall sport.
I don't think that matters with the season. I think it would take your soccer players for the running.
For sure.
I think it would take. I mean, obviously rugby.
Yeah.
I think it would take some softball because of throwing.
I think it'd take softball players. Yeah.
For the throw. I mean, I think it would just take.
Some of those shortstops would be fucking sick wide receivers.
I think it would take some basketball players just because of the contact.
Yeah. No, they're too tall. They'd be good quarterbacks.
Yeah, I mean they're tall football players. They're men.
Yeah, I know, but averagely.
I think. I mean, not all. I mean, if you look at a lot of like women's like college basketball teams, they're not all like.
No, I know. If the average is like 5'9".
Yeah,
Which is
and I think
kinda
you
crazy.
could get a lot of those people because they're so fucking athletic, basketball players, and they got that wingspan that you want,
Yeah, that's true.
and they're quick.
You want little
They got those reflexes?
Yeah,
I want that.
I want the cross-country runners as safeties.
And you want
corners.
some tennis players, those legs.
I would fucking take Serena Williams any day.
All of them. I mean, I think, like, any female athlete.
Serena Williams could throw a ball so far.
You're going to get so many girls from different sports, I think, that would come and play football.
I think this
Given
is true.
the opportunity.
I think this is true. I would play football.
Yeah. Who wouldn't try it?
Oh.
I mean, there would be people who wouldn't try it, but...
Maybe women would be less angry.
If we got to smack each other around a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
There's not a lot of places we can get our aggression out.
There's not. Not with it, like, being socially acceptable, at least.
That's what there are rugby leagues.
Rugby, hockey.
And only apparently the lesbians are getting their anger out.
Did you play hockey? Did you play hockey?
No, we didn't have a league.
I didn't even know women could play hockey until I left high school.
I didn't know either.
I would have loved to play hockey.
That would have been fun. That's like ice football.
I've never been ice skating.
Hockey is ice football.
But I'm a mean
that's when
rollerblader.
you can tackle each other in hockey. You can slam right into each other.
You can fight in hockey.
No, I mean, that's generally kind of fun.
No, dog, they love that shit. The refs let it go for, like, I think it's like, I don't know, like 15 seconds.
For the women, though, or the men?
I don't know. I've never watched women's hockey. Which now makes me feel like I'm sexist and I need to go watch it.
If not, where are you gonna watch it? You know,
that's a great question.
You gotta fucking search for that shit.
Yeah.
But I would go and watch a women's. That'd be a fun league.
I would love to do that.
Oh, yeah.
I bet women hockey players are fucking hot.
I follow a couple on Instagram.
Are they hot?
Yeah, I mean, they are. That is a gay sport. That, I take it back. That is probably one of the gayest sports.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, 100%.
But why? Again, why?
Yeah.
What is drawing you to it?
Which is a pretty elitist sport. The money it costs to play hockey.
It's an East Coast sport.
Yeah.
You don't do that.
In the West Coast, like, did you just say here?
Here?
We, like, are the East Coast. Well, I guess we're Midwest.
Technically.
We're technically the Midwest. Yeah, no, I agree. Okay, and you want to know what another one I think is that, like, just out of random, is that golf. I don't know. Okay, hear me out. I don't know why I feel like golf is a pretty gay sport. Because most of them wear skirts. I'm not sure.
Or Bermuda shorts or pants. I mean, like, it's just one of those sports.
But there's something about the way that they can handle a stick, which would make it seem straight.
Okay, so honestly, like, golf is one of those things that just, like... And you know what? Shit on me if you want it. It's a fucking hobby. It's a hobby.
Listen.
That is not a sport. That is a hobby. It is a sport comprised of people who are geriatric playing it.
Yeah.
If you can play that sport and you can play it well into your 60s,
yeah,
at a professional level, and compete with 30-year-olds, that is a hobby.
I think that there is some truth to that for sure. I cannot say that for sure, but I do think that there is some truth behind what you're saying. Yeah. It is a very hard to defend athleticism.
Yes.
There's a lot of precision.
And you quite literally have someone else doing half of the decision making for you.
What?
Your caddy.
No, they don't make any decisions for you. They're not allowed.
They can suggest.
No. They just carry your bag.
Yeah, and like you should at least have to do that for yourself.
I agree that that's one you should have to do. I think you should.
At a professional level.
Listen, I think you should have to carry your fucking bag.
On the weekends, you know what? Have your little high school caddy carry your bag. You're not... Like,
take the cart. But you gotta carry your bags.
If you're drinking a beer, again, if you can eat during the production of your sport, if you can drink a beer during your, like, so-called sport...
Don't love it.
It's a hobby.
I agree with a lot of things you're saying. Okay, so in terms, what's the sport that you think is the most gay? Let's finish it with this. Your gayest sport of non-popular. Your non-popular gayest sport. What was your decision?
I said cross country, and I kind of stand by it.
You stand by it?
But yeah, maybe.
I think I'm still going field hockey. Listen, I don't even know any field hockey players.
Yes, you do.
Well, I do because I coached them in strength and conditioning.
One that we're like pretty good friends with.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Nope. But
Can I whisper too? Because it's gonna make a lot of sense.
no.
Let me whisper into your ear.
I do. Okay. But I do.
Person.
That's true. But okay, but I'm standing by it. I'm standing by it. Okay, in my top, I think for the gayest sport, I think I'm gonna go with hockey.
I was gonna go hockey
think
or
it's-
rugby. Hockey or rugby.
No, rugby, but I think hockey's being underrated.
Hockey. No, it is. It is. They're all gay.
No, I know, but I think hockey is an underrated gay sport. Okay, let's do this. All right, so last week we asked you guys, what would be something that you would tell your ex if you could, but you never could at the time? That was a terrible way for me to explain that question. What is something you've always wanted to tell your ex, but you couldn't?
Yeah, while you were dating, right?
Yeah, or now,
ever.
or ever, just
Yeah,
anything.
that you wouldn't ever tell.
So we're gonna read these two. Because,
Can I read it?
no.
Why? Just let me read it so
No,
I can be
because-
surprised while I'm reading it.
No, I like watching you do it. Okay.
No, because it helps me when I like understand it because I only half listen when you talk.
I love that. Okay. You can read the flag one, or you can read the first one, and I'm reading the second one. Deal?
Fine.
This one. You got it.
Okay.
Okay.
My ex, in parentheses, submask, was not good at eating me, dom/switch femme out, but I didn't have the heart to tell them, so I'd finish myself off in the bathroom when I was cleaning up. Not sure how I missed this red flag, lol.
That is heartbreaking.
And I just think that that's a thing that maybe you should have talked about.
But when, it's the
While
way
you
that
were-
she says, my ex who's a sub mask, and that she's a dom switch femme. Okay. So a submissive mask, like that's fine. But if they're a sub, first of all, tell them, because all they want to do is listen to you.
Yeah, like that's the thing. And I think sexually, if someone is like not doing something that you like, it is so important to tell them like, hey, like that's humiliating.
It's so sad because like what she said.
Because now she thinks she's doing good.
That girl has moved on.
And that sucks for her. Like, she thought she was doing great. And, like, if I wasn't doing something, like, it's maybe humiliating in the moment, but I'd want to know.
I would want to know.
Like, just tell me, like, what am I doing like that? How could I be better for you?
There has to be a rule between you and your partner that we will never fake an orgasm.
Yeah.
Right. You're laughing because you faked so many orgasms.
Not, like, recently.
But, like, in your life. No, I mean, I've faked many orgasms.
Yeah, but, like, I would want someone to be honest with me.
No, I fully agree.
Okay, but,
with
like,
you.
I'm not saying I will never fake an orgasm, because I think there's, like, sometimes when you're just, like, I need to be done, and I just can't explain that, like, and you just, like...
Like, I'm tired, I gotta get out of here.
And it's easier than saying, like, hey, just, like, it's not gonna happen.
But then that's what you just say, because sex doesn't have to end in an orgasm.
And it doesn't, and that's like a whole preconceived notion that I have that like it has to.
Right, no, you're gonna be like, this feels amazing, but I'm fucking exhausted.
Or it's just like, sometimes it's just not it.
Yeah,
Like,
you've
you're
got,
like,
listen,
I
I've got
am
whiskey
not-
dick, I gotta go to bed. Like,
Or sometimes you're like, just like, if you're like on the cusp of like an orgasm for like so long, you know it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
You're like, shit, like
I'm tired.
sometimes it's just not the night. It's something that the other person's doing.
And then you overthink it, and then you're out
Yeah,
of
and then
it.
you're in your head.
Yeah.
But like sometimes it's not at all what the other person's doing or not doing.
No.
It's just
not the night.
It's just not the night. But I do think that anything that like that should be talked about. Like you should never.
No.
And that's not a red flag.
It's not a red flag.
And I think it's a red flag on your part.
I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah, I like, I agree.
That is.
I agree, because...
and I don't even know who wrote this in, but like.
But to be fair, she said she didn't have the heart to tell them. So that means I don't know, maybe that person could have not like opened up about their their sexual experiences or something, or like she just didn't have the heart to tell them.
Yeah, but like if you were dating someone and you don't have the heart to tell them that something they're doing sexually is not working for you, then like
you gotta switch it up. You gotta talk. You gotta. You're either not gonna have heart or you're not gonna have orgasms.
I think half of intimacy is talking about like what you like and don't.
Yeah, it's like pre-game and post-game analysis.
If you are dating, like this is not just like a one night stand situation. This is like a whole dating situation. Like if you. So yeah, red flag on your part, not your submask's part. They were just trying to help. They were just trying to do what they wanted to do.
Man, but like also that she went to the bathroom to finish herself
That's
off.
rude.
It's not rude. It's impressive that she could do it.
Yeah.
Like, I would be so in my mind about it. There's no way I could go finish.
No, I wouldn't even. I'd be like.
I'd be so out of it.
I'd be like, not tonight.
Fucking not tonight. Maybe she could get her really close, but like not enough.
Yeah, but then I would just stick my own hand down.
I would do it myself.
I would just, in the moment, just stick it down.
I'd be like, oh my god, babe, you're doing so well. Let me help.
Let me help. I want to help.
Let me just help you really quickly.
I would somehow. There's just so many other ways that you can finish yourself off in the moment.
There really is. Yeah. Like, move to the left.
Think hard enough about it. Move your body on their face.
Like, okay, this
go.
isn't working out well. How about you just lay down and I'll sit?
Or just like, can you use your hand for the rest? Like,
yeah.
Was there like okay?
There's lots of ways where that could have been approached.
Yeah. And
okay.
Go on.
Okay. The second one. We ended amicably, mostly in part to distance. We've remained friends over the years, but I secretly sabotage a lot of her relationships because most of these girls aren't good enough for her. This woman secretly sabotages her ex's relationships because she thinks that the girls aren't good enough for her ex. Is that not fucking wild?
I think it's shitty.
It's crazy. Not you're crazy. I mean, you're not the person to judge. You're not the person to judge. You don't know. These people could be really great people. But hear me out. How do you secretly sabotage them?
Yeah, how are you sabotaging them?
Are you sabotaging them through your ex? Like, are you just...
I need more info.
Are you, like, continually reaching out to your ex and sabotaging that?
Right back in with more information.
Or are you sabotaging it by the new girlfriend? I want to know which route they're taking.
Yeah, how...
Are you going new girlfriend or are you going through the ex?
And, like, how did you know that they weren't good enough? Just based on, like, what, looks?
Or, like, comparison of themselves?
Like...
Is this person bitter because they ended...
distance, so that means you're not even in the same vicinity of these people.
That's what Yes, yeah.
Or it's because they're friends, is this person going, like, I don't think that they're good enough for you.
But they're saying that they secretly sabotage it. Secretly.
And
so that means they're not going to the ex.
If you're still, like, friends and amicable, then, like...
Are we friends?
Yeah, I just want to know...
Are you doing this in terms for you, or are you doing this in terms for them?
Or are you sabotaging? I just want to know.
Yeah. We're not here to judge.
No, I just want to know.
I actually do want to know how you're sabotaging.
Yeah, I want to know how you're secretly sabotaging.
Yeah. I mean, I'm interested in that because I want to know, like, if you're...
Also, if you were friends and someone, if you're the person, if you were friends, like, if you're truly friends and they're dating someone who you don't think is good for them, like, maybe why are we speaking up then?
Why aren't we what?
Speaking up, like, to your friend. If you're if you're truly friends.
No, I know, I agree. And I want to know what...
Also, why are we self-sabotaging? Why are we sabotaging?
Why are we sabotaging?
What is the end result? Is it because you want to be back with them, or, like, what? Like, what? If you're an ex, like, why do you care who they're with?
Imagine if we put two of these exes on a football field. This is what I mean. Like, what if, like, let's say one's from Tennessee and one's from California, like, and they both played football. See what these two women would do on a football field? This is why we don't have women's football. It's because all the shit like this that happens, the crazy, we would kill each other.
They wouldn't stop. You'd tackle and be like...
You'd be like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Curb stomping.
There have to be at least 15 refs on the field. It'd also be lady refs.
And some tasers.
Lady refs. They couldn't be men refs.
No, and it has to be tasers. That's crazy.
They'd be like fucking harnesses. Be like...
I secretly sabotage a lot of her relationships because most of these girls aren't good enough for her.
I just want to know how you're sabotaging. What was the end result? What was the end goal?
That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of energy to keep up and decide to put yourself in the mix.
Yeah. Not my cup of tea.
Man, whatever you're doing for caffeine intake, let me know because I need that fucking energy for, like, my days.
Maybe you don't want that energy.
No, not like the actual energy. I'm just talking about Did you just yawn? All right, well, we'll see you guys next week. Next week, well, listen. Listen to us on Spotify, on Apple Music, or whatever.
YouTube, if you want to watch us.
The tube of views. That's where we are. Next week, we're going to put up, I don't know what the question is for next week.
We'll think about it.
And I'll put it up on my Instagram. Follow along.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week.
Maybe, what is your take on the gay sport?
No, it's a confessional. We gotta do a confessional for next week. Your take on the gayest sport. We've already decided.
What about, like... I don't know.
Great, killed it. Love that. Okay, we'll see you next week. Bye.